Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki Amazon here, and today we're going to get into the new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Want to see how I came up with this beautiful look using this beautiful palette? Keep on watching. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, I start out with my brows done, and I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my lips using the Estee Lauder lip potion. So, how are you guys doing on this wonderful Thursday? Last Thursday in January, to be exact. So now we're going to get into this Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette, and we're going to use the color Homeboy. And we're going to let Homeboy go ahead and be our transition shade for this makeup look. As you can see, I already taped off my eyes just because I want a really sharp creased area. So now I'm going in with a really small Morphe brush. I can't think of the number, but it will be popping up on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and use that to carve out the shape of my eye. As you can see, I'm using Homeboy to just go ahead and carve that up. And now I'm taking that next color right there, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to blend into my transition color and spread before I actually cut my crease. To put this color down, I'm actually using a much smaller Morphe brush. This is the number right there. That way I can concentrate the color a little more. And now I'm going in with my ABH eyeshadow primer base, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to fill in that naked space to carve out my crease area to really make that next color that I use pop. So when I sat down to do this look, I didn't have a clue what I was going to do. I'm just so loving this Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, you guys. I need Volume 1, but Volume 2, the colors are super vibrant, and I just knew I wanted to use that palette and figure out a look from there. So I went ahead and freehanded. So as you can see, I'm going ahead and winging that crease out just a little more. I'm using a really small, really flat brush just to make sure my crease is nice and sharp. I wish I had zoomed in a little more. So right here, I'm taking that color, and what I'm basically doing is doing a wing eyeshadow type dealio to do a bit of a double cut crease right there. Just a little bit, because I don't really know what I'm doing right there. So I'm going to blend that up right into the middle of my eyelid. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it down, but no further toward the middle. And then I'm going to go ahead with Homebody, and I'm going to go ahead and shade that through the outer V of my eye as well. So it looks like now I'm going in with that deep burgundy color. I can't remember the name, but I'll pop it up right there. And I'm taking it all the way into my inner eye. You guys, I really struggle with this look, which is why I like to have an idea of exactly what I'm going to do before I sit in front of the camera or have some sort of idea. But it still came out cute. So now I'm going back in with that Morphe 224 brush because it's super thin and I just want to redefine that inner eye area so that shimmer that I'm about to apply can pop even more. So now I'm taking that bronzy color, the name of it you can see right here, and I'm going to go ahead and fill in that area that I just shaded out a little bit. And so as you can see, I'm packing and swiping that color straight across just to make sure it's super pigmented and showing, and you can see that, hey, it's different. And now I'm going in with that orange color that was on the out. No more color on the brush, the same brush, and just blending it together. So once I get this all blended to my satisfaction, I'm going to go in with some black eyeliner and I'm going to wing that out as well. I promise you guys the next video is going to be a much more simpler. Leave me a comment down below. How do I say it? But the next look is going to be much easier. A real nice natural beat. That way you guys can hopefully follow along and give me some views and things. And while we're on the subject, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. After you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload another gorgeous video. And we're back with lashes. I call these lashes bitch. Now, those lashes are way too big for me. Not my judge, but I have them and they're for sale. So if you're interested, go ahead and DM me for purchasing. They were a bit much for me. I think I'm going to end up swiping those lashes off. We'll see. So I'm going to go in now with my Milk of Magnesia and I'm priming my skin. And today for foundation, what are we using for foundation today, you guys? Today for foundation, we're going to hop into the Too Faced in Maple. And I'm going to go ahead and I got 2 good pumps of that. And I'm going to dot it in my face. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. You guys already know my skin routine. If you want me to give you a more in-depth routine, leave me a comment down below and I will be sure to give you guys that. I was so tired of blending, you guys. It's like, ooh, that wrist gets tired. But Maple is a perfect match. It's probably one of the best color matched foundations that I have. I don't give it enough bragging rights, but Too Faced is decent. So now I'm going in with my Milani, of course, in the number 145, and I'm going to use that to highlight my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead. And now I'm taking that Milani in the number 185 and I'm going to use that concealer as a cream contour for my face. You guys, I love a cream contour. Of course, I'm going to go in and set it, but hey, I got to set my face anyway. And then I'm going to get everything all blended out, starting with my contour first. Of course, it sits a few minutes to get a little tacky before I start blending. I lied. I think I said I was going to start with my contour first. I started with my highlighter first. Which one do I start with? Maybe I will give you guys an in-depth tutorial. That way I can differentiate. I'm starting with my concealer and my highlighted areas, blending those first. And then I'm going to go in and blend my contour areas of my face before I go in and set everything with powder, which happens to be the favorite part of the makeup process for me. So now I'm going to set my highlighted areas with my Milani setting powder in 02 Naked. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my contour as well as bronze my face with, I do believe I'm going to use my Milani bronzer as well. Let's see. And so yes, I really love this bronzer. It brings all of the warmth I desire back to my face, especially in those winter cold months when I just need that nice little sun-kissed feeling. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to bronze my face as well as contour my nose. So now I'm finishing off this eye look with that same eyeshadow that I used to carve out the crease of my eye. Now I'm going to go in with some Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to set my face. And now I'm going to go ahead and put some highlighter on and set it again. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl lip liner. I'll put the name right on the bottom of the picture right here. And I'm going to use that to carve out my lips. And then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. I'll put the name of that right there. And I'm going to use that for my inner lip. That's my actual new fave lip combo I've been using a lot lately.